So we are now 10 weeks out, starting tomorrow on Monday. So it's been 10 weeks so far of not intense dieting. It's been 10 weeks of, I guess, just kind of like getting into the prep journey. For me, like 20 weeks is quite a long time. And but 10 weeks has gone super fast. Like, I don't know where the time's gone. It's just crazy. So like, I feel like just, I feel like it's Dubai, like living in Dubai, time is just super fast. And we've been super busy. So yeah, we literally just gym, laptop, home. We haven't really been out anywhere, which is good for prep life, but not so great for relationship life. So we are getting through. We're on a mission this year. So we just do what we need to do and get it done. But yeah, right now I'm really hungry. It's 11 a.m. I haven't had breakfast yet because I like to go and do my steps first and then do some posing. And I will have breakfast now and then go to the gym. For me, it's easier to kind of stay fasted for a little longer in the morning than it is to not be eating at night. So I tend to eat my meals a little bit later in the day. Not purposely fasting, but just to sort of like open my metabolism a little bit later. I am really hungry though, and sometimes it's a struggle to get up and do all these things before I can actually eat, but I just find it works a lot better with my routine, and then it also gives me more energy in the gym because I'm eating that like breakfast before I go to the gym, which helps me fuel my workouts. And I remember on my last video I was talking about it was 15 weeks, so we've had like I think one change in food, or maybe two. Like we had not the rice yet. Oh, the rice has changed once, and then the rice cakes got taken out. So I was right on that one. So 2 rice cakes out of the day, and potatoes down to 100 grams twice a day. So it's still a lot of food. So I guess that's why I'm not really feeling it so much yet. Cardio is now 4 times a week, 30 minutes Stairmaster. Which has been completely manageable, and I know I was worried about the time, but I'm just fitting it in after my workout, so it's been absolutely fine. So the way I kind of split it up is I do 30 minutes steps in the morning, just fasted with coffee, and then I do my breakfast and my workout. Then I do 30 minutes on the Stairmaster straight after my workout. And then I get a few steps in the gym. So by the time it's like, I've come home from the gym, we also walk to the gym. So it's usually about 6,000 or 7,000 steps, even more, 7,000, 8,000 by the time I'm leaving the gym. So what I would try to do is do a few more steps after the Stairmaster just to get it all done. Because when I come home from the gym, that's pretty much my work time. So I'll be working on my clients on my laptop until around, we try to keep like a stable dinner time just for our relationship as well, but it's not working that great these days. But around 7:30, 8 p.m. we kind of try to like, not be on our laptops too much, and then we just switch to the phones. But it's a bit hectic if you need to go and do steps in the evening, so I just try to get it done in the big part of the day. But yeah, but I know it's going to probably increase soon, so probably it's going to turn out to be cardio every day. Let's see, so for now it's 4 days, so it's still 3 days which are cardio free. I try to do the cardio on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So Monday is the only one I need to do sort of after legs. And so far it's working out good. I'm not really that hungry. Like rest days a little bit different, like they're always a little bit tougher, but I went to the mall this Wednesday and just I got loads of steps, got some coffee, and did a lot of shopping. I mean, I got some Sephora, but it's got a new phone, so maybe the quality of this video is going to be a bit better now. And I've sorted out my microphone now finally, so I was missing the piece because I actually lost it in the gym. But yeah, it's been really hard to stay like updating and even just like posting on socials and things. Just mainly because my business is getting busier. I'm focusing more on that than kind of doing social media stuff, but I know everybody that I see is able to do it all, so I'm trying my best to stay updated. Plus, I realized this morning that I'm really grateful for this like prep, and I've been wanting to do this for like 3 or 4 years, and now it's finally happening, and it's going so fast. I'm not even like able to kind of like enjoy the little moments of it. So like so far I haven't felt like suffering or anything. 1 or 2 days I'm like, oh my gosh, I just don't feel like doing my steps today or something, but I always do them because that's just like ingrained into me, the habit. But yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy it a lot while I can now, because it's only 10 weeks left, and like I said, being halfway, it's gone so quickly I can't even remember, like but I guess the reason why it hasn't really felt like I'm in prep because it hasn't been that difficult yet. But I know it's coming, and my coach warned me it's coming, so I just need to prepare for that. But I think it's nice easing on into it, because it's like it kind of just prepares you for what's next. And then like what's that quote? It's like, you don't get tired, you just get stronger. It makes you stronger, and it makes you more disciplined, and like then nothing becomes a problem. So I think it teaches you a lot, and I'm really grateful to be in this space right now and to be able to do it. Still need to organize the logistics and things. I ended up having to get a new phone, so that took away some of my finances, but it's an investment for my business, so I definitely need it. I've got a few things coming up this week. On next Sunday, I'm going to meet Marnie, my posing coach, and I'm suspecting on Tuesday when I check in with Jake, we'll probably have some changes. My weight's dropped a tiny bit, but still not much since 15 weeks out, so maybe a couple 100 grams. So like I think I've still got at least 5 kilos to shred down. So we've still got 10 weeks. So let's see. And also like your stage weight is not always going to be the same. Like obviously, especially if maybe I've put on muscle in these 3 to 4 years, which I'm sure I have. Like, so my last stage weight was about 61 kilos. And, I might only need to be like 63 kilos or 64. We never know. So but things are looking good, starting to see some like a bit of a tie-in, so that's exciting. And yeah, just making sure that I stick with my training and give it proper intensity. I realize now that I can't actually lift the weights that I was lifting before in off season, but that was only like 5 weeks ago, so I'm just being careful. I don't want to get any injuries or anything as well, so just training with my mind really on the game, So I did train with a friend on Monday, and I do like, training with people sometimes, but also I feel like I'm not able to focus 100%. So I won't be training with many people except for Mani. I'm going to train with Mani on Sunday. But I realize that on leg days, I just really need to like be in my own zone. Unless, of course, I'm with like, a coach. Like if Jake was going to come and visit me or something and somebody going to push me through the session, then I would definitely do that. But for now, I think I just need to do less chatting and more training. So yeah, just using the energy while I still have it. And yeah, but things have been good. Got a couple of clients joining me on Monday, so 3 new clients starting next week. So that's also something I'm going to be organizing over these next couple of weeks, just making sure that everybody has what they need. In case the last like week or so, I don't know how chaotic it's going to get. So yeah, I don't really know what else to tell you. Today's Sunday. Sunday I'm training upper body. It's just a mixture of shoulders and back, so just a bit of a mix. I did check with my coach if I need to be training glutes, any more volume or anything like that, but he said that I have everything I need, for all over glute development, and so I'm glad that I brought that up just in case. So honestly, I think for me, my glutes is just my genetics, and like I'm doing the best I can right now with everything. So let's see how it goes. But also I know when the fat comes off the legs, they're going to be more prominent, and yeah, looking forward to seeing how they look after a few years off the stage. Yeah, but other than that, going to be a good day. And then, yeah, probably tomorrow, Monday, I will try to make a good filming session, so for 10 weeks out. But I'll catch up with you soon, and thank you for watching my channel. afternoon again, guys. So I finally finished my 30 minutes of steps and posing. I did like half an hour of posing practice today because it's 10 weeks out, so it's just like I better just give it my all. And I'm just trying to get everything right and perfect without making any mistakes. So I think I managed it maybe once, so we're still making mistakes, but that's okay, there's still time. I just wanted to show you what I usually have in the morning. So I've already drank one whole 1.5 already. I was super thirsty this morning, so this is my second one. This one I've just put in sort of half of the EAA, and I put the creatine in the first one. Then collagen, so this is kind of just like I've topped it up with water. But usually I have 1 scoop of this Cytec Collagen Express, and it's got hyaluronic acid inside and vitamin C. So I am currently taking some vitamins, but I noticed that I took a lot of vitamins at once, and my skin reacted really bad. Like I just got like major breakouts, and I'm still trying to find the culprit. It's cleared up now. I made a few changes. Like I changed our shower filter. I brought a new face wash and like sensitive skin products and things. So now, thank gosh, that's one less thing I have to stress about because it was really getting me down. But yeah, so these are my everyday favorites: the Cytec Nutrition Creatine, and then the EAA Express. And this one is kiwi lime flavor. So it's really good, really refreshing. Sometimes they can be a bit overpowering BCA, so I like a really light one. And I'm just about to do my breakfast, so I've been waiting all morning to have breakfast. I've had 1 coffee. I had a real coffee, and then I'm gonna have a second coffee, which is just gonna be a instant coffee, so it's not so strong. So my rule for coffee is no more than 3 and not after 3. So for coffee, I'll have 1 strong coffee in the morning to like help me with steps and posing and everything, switch my brain on, and then I'll have just a normal instant coffee with my breakfast, and then I will have a pre-workout, and then that's all of my caffeine for today. So Superhero pre-workout by Cytec Nutrition. It's got 300 grams caffeine. So I think all in all, I'm having 300 grams caffeine in this, and then 80 grams in an instant coffee, and then probably about 200 to 300 in my my real coffee. So it's probably about 680 grams, which is a lot, but the recommended dosage for women is around 400 grams. And I am, kind of like an athlete, and I'm eating really healthy. I don't have like a stress or cortisol problem, and I make sure that I don't drink caffeine after 3, except for some kind of exception, like if I happen to go to the gym in the afternoon and I'm dying, but that's usually never, maybe once or twice this prep. So this is my breakfast. It's 40 grams of oats. I put the frozen blueberries inside and I microwave them inside. I notice a lot of my clients and other people, they eat the berries frozen. I don't know how you do that. It's like eating ice, like a frozen berry. So I'd much rather have mine like warm, like a berry compote inside my oats, So then I take my vegan protein by Cytec. So if you want to buy any of these products, you can use my code Chelsea20 at Big and Fit Nutrition. So it's only in Dubai, unfortunately. But if you would like to purchase some from outside of the country, let me know and I can send it to you. So this one is hazelnut walnut flavor. It's so amazing. I'm having 25 grams, and I'm still having protein powder at this stage, which is great. So the scoop's pretty huge, so you just gotta make sure that you measure out 25 grams. The thing I love about vegan protein, it's slightly less protein per serve, I think, than a whey protein, but usually not by much. And this one is 24 grams protein, for a 33 gram scoop, so that's pretty decent. So I'm gonna be eating about 20 grams of that protein. And then I mix it in. The other thing with vegan protein is like it stays really kind of like thick and fibrous. So I find whey protein's like quite watery and it's like sloppy, but the vegan protein, as you can see, it's super thick. So it's just like chunky, which I like. Never have any teaspoons. So yeah, and then I just mix it in together like this, and it's so thick, like a cake batter. I'm also still having psyllium husk, which is like a fiber. I just have 3 to 5 grams of that, and that helps with digestion and helps me digest all of these oats. So as you can see, 40 grams of oats is still a lot of breakfast for a comp prep. So we're doing pretty well. Yeah. And then I add my chocolate on top, 10 grams of dark chocolate, and that's it. So that's my breakfast. I'm gonna go enjoy and then just spend some time catching up on my clients' workouts, and then I'm gonna head off to the gym. And before the gym, I'll have my banana and my pre-workout Bikini. So looking forward to a big lower body day, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay, let's go. So today my legs are super tight. From Friday, it's now Monday. They're so sore. I don't know what it is differently, but I think it's just recovery is getting a bit slower, and maybe my joints are just getting a bit more sore or something. But probably I didn't stretch properly before or after the workout, so I'm just going to take some time and attention today. So my stretch or mobility routine before workout is not super complicated. I also don't have that much time, so I would like to do mobility on another day, not a training day. But basically just do a few moving stretches. So we don't want to stay still. We don't want to spend too long in the same position, because we are like warming up our joints, right? So static and dynamic. So we're doing dynamic stretching. So we're just kind of moving our joints around, getting you all nimble and ready for the workout. I've been doing a few like sort of back, like thoracic extension, and I think it's called like iron crossovers or something. But today I was just focused mostly on legs. So I like to just get my adductors stretched a bit. If you do this one and then you turn your toe out a little bit, it will stretch the inside. And also just be careful with your knees. Make sure that they are following the same direction as your toes. And then this one is really good. So put your feet on either side of a yoga mat, and then just kind of get into a sumo squat. So you are stretching the inside of your legs, again, your adductors. And then just for your knees, just roll side to side. And my posture probably looks terrible. I'm so tight. So yeah, mobility is a big thing for me, especially for posing. And I just feel like my body's just like solid muscle. So it's like, I mean, I know I have some fat, but it's just, it's really tight right now. So now we're going to do just a simple hip flexor one, and for the knees. So yeah, the worst thing you can do is go into a sort of hard leg workout or glutes and you're not warmed up. So especially for knees and sort of like hamstrings, everything really. You don't want to go in sort of cold and then tear or snap something, or because your ligaments are not really worn up. So yeah, I'm not sure what other people do, but I just like to do a few simple mobility stretches. So now we're going to do hamstrings. So I just hover up and down, just kind of like loosening up the hamstrings. Then I'm going to do an elephant walk, which is just lifting up your toes. And that gives your calves and your hamstrings a stretch. And then we're going to do the typical bikini style ones. Shake our legs out a bit, so try to touch your toes a little bit. This is also just stretching your hip flexors back. And then we're going to go around. This is called open and close the gate. So open the gate, close the gate. Open the gate, close the gate. So these are very basic mobility movements, but they do come in handy. So this is with the band, just to warm up, to wake up my glutes a little bit. So you're going to put it on your toes, and then just going to slowly step out to the side. So stand up straight, and then just use your glutes. Try to stabilize your body and don't use momentum. Now we can go hit the workout. This workout today is brought to you by Height Performance, and this one has 200 milligrams of caffeine. No carbs, no sugar, just caffeine and energy. Let's get to it. First of all, I do abductor. So I do the inside legs. And I was doing pretty heavy before, but now I'm going to lighten the weight just a tiny bit because I'm just, being careful with my muscles and my joints and things. So I'm going to start off with 110. I've got 3 sets to get through. All of my exercises are basically 3 sets, so 1 warm-up and then 2 working sets. It's been that way for as long as I can remember. And it's really good actually because I have like a long list of exercises to get through. So first one's always a warm-up and then it's 2 working sets. So I like to make the most of the next 2 sets. So the first warm-up I try to start like medium and then work my way up. So let's go. Try to go all the way out, so you sit up and then you sit down into it. So make sure that your heels are kind of like, you want to be pushing with the inside of your legs, like not so much your knees. I mean, it's different for everyone, but for me, I just like to push with my legs. And then, because if I start to put too much pressure on my knees, I start to feel it like twisting in my knees. So everything's coming from my abductor here. Try to go out as wide as possible. Hold it for a bit, feel the stretch, and then push it back in. Try to get sort of like set into the seat first as well before you start. So make sure you are like all tight and, gosh, I forgot the word, secure in the seat. It's not the most attractive movement, but makes you feel pretty strong. My abductors are still sore from Friday. I do this exercise twice a week, so it's one of the ones on my plan that I actually visit twice, so must mean something. Must mean that I need to work on these. To be honest, they've been coming up really well, so it's definitely working. Got a sniffly nose. Okay, so for the warm-up set, you don't really want to tire yourself out too much because you still have 2 sets ahead of you. So I'm not sure how other people do it, but for me, I try to go to a failure, but on the warm-up set, no, I'll just leave a few reps in the tank. Depending on what it is, but then the next 2 sets, I'll go for gold on the second set because it's a working set, but I'll also keep in mind that I still have 1 more set after this set, and I do want to save a little bit of energy for that because I'm always going to increase the weight or increase the reps. So most times I'm increasing the weight. My patterns are usually like 12, 10 to 12, and then 8, and then 8 would be something really heavy. But sometimes, like on a hip thrust, it will be like 12 and then 8 to 10 and then like 12 to 20. So I know that when my coach writes 8 to 10, he means like go heavy. And then when he writes 12 to 15, it means like, like heavy medium weight. But obviously, if I try to put more another plate on the bar after doing 8 to 10 and then do 15 to 20 at a heavy weight, it's just not going to make sense. So that's the way that I read it, and yeah, it's been working great so far. So after this, I'm not sure what we have next. I should know this by now, but I'll just finish these next 2 sets and probably stop talking for a little bit. I like to try and walk around the machine a few times. It does look a bit weird though, but I know what we've got next. We've got cable kickbacks because it's actually towards the end of my plan, but I want to get them done at the beginning because it's super important for me to have a lot of energy in the kickbacks because I feel like it's something that really is important for my upper glutes. So my coach did say that I can do the abductors earlier on in the workout now, so I'll be doing that moving forward and put a lot of energy into that. So I always just want to get these ones out of the way as well because they're a good warm-up for your legs as well. And also by the end of the workout, you don't want to do these. Like, it's really nice to do it at the beginning. So here we go, 3rd set or last working set. I think this is one of my heaviest, so let's see how it goes. Oh, that's heavy. So you can use your arms to bring it in because you kind of want to begin from the middle. Okay, let's go. Crushing watermelons. 1, 2. Okay, that was a bit far-fetched, a bit too heavy to get 8 full reps, but I'm glad I tried. I'm just going to do a couple of reps at 150 just to make up for it. Okay, done. Whew. So, sweaty already. My tummy's a bit full today because I just ate before I left. Let's go for the cable kickbacks. Except my program is standing cable abduction, so that means abduction to the side. So it's working more of, glute medius, I guess, not like going backwards. I will throw in a few extra kickbacks. I'm also trying to find the best type of kickbacks for my clients as well. So I know a lot of girls struggle with finding the right connection. And to be honest, with kickbacks, like cable kickbacks, there's so many different variations, and you'll see them on YouTube, on Instagram. Like everybody has a different style. I would say, there is probably a wrong way, but there's no right or wrong way for you. Like, if you feel it more, if you do it in a certain angle with your toe turned out, with your toe not turned out, with your back bent over or your back straight, it depends on how you feel it in your glutes, you know. So I definitely feel the side abduction cables, standing abduction cable in the side glute, but I would like to also try and feel some more kind of like upper glute as well. So yeah, that's basically it. So I feel like I still haven't perfected the form of these yet, and I've been training for a long time. However, I don't really do cable kickbacks that often. My cable down to the bottom. So you're going to need this plate. Oh, too heavy. So what you want to do is have this plate for your other leg, just so it's elevated off the ground. That's the reason why people use them. So you're going to stand about here. Keep your body reasonably straight. You're going to slightly turn your toe a little bit, and then just kick, like almost cross over your other foot. Just kick out to the side. Then that's hitting this glute here. Stand straight. You can stand side on. What you don't want to do is use momentum. So you want to slowly push it out. Okay, so I noticed on my warm-up set that I was really hunched over, and I just want to fix my posture. So I'm going to try to stand straight with my shoulders back this time. Just going to move this to the side. Remember, it's here so that my foot can freely pass by. So I'm going to stand up straight this time. It's better. Just gonna try that from another angle. So I'm going for the third set. Remove the plate. nice and heavy. Last one. It's also important for me to not do too many sets because I just started the beginning of the workout, so we don't want to overexhaust ourselves because we still have like 45 minutes to go. It's okay. Thank you. I just really need to stand up straight. It's just so, I'm always looking down. Okay, let's go. So we're going to do like a bit leg kick back. I don't feel this one very much. It's like you're pushing your leg back. I think for me, a straight leg is much better. See how you get that kind of like squeeze at the top? Whereas on a bent leg, it's kind of like the whole glute, but I need more of the top glute. So if I go all the way back, even if I come back a little bit, so let's try the bent knee. So yeah, the bent knee is like, I'm feeling the whole glute. Needs to be a bit heavier though. And with the straight leg, I feel more of that just upper glute. I can show that to some of my clients that are struggling. But yeah, that's it, I think, for kickbacks today. I've still got hack squat, glute thrust, a long list of exercises to get through. So let's get started. Okay, so now for the hip thrust. I was doing these before. I've always been doing them with my legs straight. And then I thought maybe I'll try something different. So I tried them with my legs slightly turned out. And then I was doing those for a while. But when I think about it, I think I'd rather just keep my legs straight, because then I was talking about it with my PT friend, and I feel like when your legs are straight, you're working your whole glute, whereas when you put it in the side, I mean, maybe it's working more of your medius, but I'm not sure. But I just feel like it's best to stick to the same thing for growth, you know? Even though we're probably not growing right now, but let's see. Let's try both for the warm-up and see what's better. So this is straight. Okay, so just do 10 because I'm going to do 10 the other way. Feeling my hamstrings a lot. So let's try the feet turned out and see if it's better. I'm gonna go feet turned out. So lats on the bench. I like to just kind of place my hands here. So I actually don't feel this one in my hamstrings as much, which is probably a better thing for me, to be honest. So my hamstrings are a bit stronger than my glutes. So I think that's why I changed it. As long as your knees don't move. Okay, I'm going to stick with the feet turned out because I did feel it a lot in my hamstrings with the straight. Comes the pec curl. Kind of like first proper set. I think my max is 140, but I probably won't be hitting 140 today. Pull my hair back. felt good. Second time I've lost my microphone. I think it's when I pick up a weight plate and I put it against my chest. These magnets are not great for me. I'm not very mindful. I need to put one on my hat or something. So thank God I found it on the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these plates off and I'm going to do 15 to 20 reps, which is what I should be doing anyway. So sometimes I tend to try and ego lift and try to get like heavy weight. But actually, if you go smaller, lighter, for more reps, you feel it more, and it's hitting the right places and getting the right contraction. And yeah, so let me take these weights off, and we'll go back down to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 kilos for 15 to 20 reps. Let's see. Okay, 15 to 20. Let's go. Okay, 20 is impossible. Okay, let's go for the hack squat. Honestly, I was not really feeling like doing this today, but now I feel good. So let's see how much we can get. I do have my knee sleeves on, and like 100 kilos on here, which is sort of what I've been doing lately. So if I can, that'll be great, because food is a tiny bit less, but I feel like I should still be kind of strong. The funny thing was is that when I put my knee sleeves on today, they went on super quick, so that means that my legs have gotten a tiny bit smaller. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I didn't have to struggle this time. But yeah, I am going to put some music on and just do this warm-up set. So I'm just going to do 10 to 12. It's easy. It's going to be super easy. So let's go. Too high? Let's put another plate on, so that will be 10, 20, 40, 50, so 80 kilos. And you can lift the weights, but you can't lift the weights. They do feel a lot heavier. Just going to catch my breath a little bit. We're already at 500 calories, 346, been training for a while. I have been talking and stopping it up, so it should be fine. The belt, I mean, I guess it's just regressing my core a bit more. I don't know if you really have to wear it on hack squat, but it makes me feel better, so let's try it. Okay, let's try it. I moved the water bottle, so hopefully it's gonna be smooth. Let's see. Okay, 6 to 8, 6 to 8, 6 to 8. Had a big break from the hack squat and now we're on the leg press. I'm going to start with 2 plates. This leg press is crazy. It's so heavy, the machine itself, and the angle is just really awkward. I'm used to, like, you know, the big leg press, so I really don't like this one. But I know a lot of people use it, but I feel so cramped up in here. Like my knees are already at my chest already. So I've been trying the different feet positions. I usually just do standard. I feel it more here, but I guess my hamstrings are pretty strong, so I could be doing this one, though you do have to go a bit lighter. And then I've also seen people do just one leg, but I'm just going to try the standard to begin with. You're still hitting your glutes, so let's see. Too high. Here as well. I don't know what this part is, but I've never been such a wussy on a leg press before this one. It honestly used to be my favorite. The one in my gym in New Zealand, just so much space, you know, like I feel so cramped up on these ones. I just love a big leg press. These ones are like not the vibe for me. But anyway, they felt good. I'm going to have a bit of a break and then just put one more plate on, and then see if I can get more than that. But this machine is super heavy, so I've never done more than 3 plates on it, to be honest. Let's go. We're going to try for 10 to 12. I'm sure I can get it. And then after this, we're going to do 15 to 20 reps on a lighter weight. So that's quite fun. So I think I'm going to bring it right down to 1.5 plates for that one. Judging by how I did those 12 with the 2 plates. So yeah, let's go. 10 to 12 solid reps. I'm not gonna get it. Down, take a big break and do 15 to 20 reps to finish it. Then all of the nasty ones are out of the way. 30 kilos a side, which is like 60 kilos. So I'm going to do 15 to 20 reps, but I'm going to do them slowly. I'm probably going to get tired around the 15th rep. But yeah, I am a bodybuilder, but I'm also a bikini athlete. So I need to train smart. I need to not push my body like a physique competitor. Sometimes I get caught comparing myself to like other bodybuilders, but then I remember that bikini is slightly different. It's more about a finesse and about a type of hourglass shape and a body structure, and it's about the balance in your own body. So when it comes to comparing myself to people that lift like really heavy, I know we need to lift heavy to build muscle, but we also need to have like this femininity as well, and then you also need to have a balance. So if you have bigger legs and smaller glutes, you need to focus more on glute stuff, and vice versa. So it's all about your own body and how your own body looks. So when it comes to pushing heavy weights, yes, it's important, but also so is like small accessory work and just like fixing those little bits like cable kickbacks and abductors and things. So it's nice to go heavy and to build solid muscle, but at the same time I won't be building that much muscle at the moment 10 weeks out. So I've just got to be a bit more careful and a bit more strategic, more time under tension, more execution, and less worrying so much about the weight on the bar. 15 to 20, let's go. Don't need these anymore. Okay, we've got to be quick because somebody's waiting. Like 12 reps. Now I've increased the weight to about half of my max. I'm going to adjust the seat. Going to bring it as close to your body as possible so you get extra range of motion. Okay, so I'm getting hungry now. Been training for like 2 hours in between talking, and I still have Stairmaster. So let's go. Lock your arms in. Roll your body into the seat. We go for 50 kilos. You can't see it, but it says 50. But I'm gonna do 8 to 10 if I can. Lock it in. Make sure that my body is locked in. Lower back on the seat. I'm gonna pull the handles like I'm trying to brace myself, like we're gonna have a plane, you know what, bracing, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Dying. Should have done them at the important thing with the calf raise, what Josh taught me, and also my coach, when you put your toes on the edge, when you go down, you've got to stay in the stretch on the way down. So a lot of people think the stretch is just on the way up. You know, you tip your toe and you hold for that long, but you've also got to go all the way down and hold the stretch at the bottom as well. I'm absolutely done. It's like 6:30 and I've just finished the Stairmaster and I didn't actually get a lot of steps this morning. I don't know why, I got like 3,000 in the morning. So around the gym, I didn't really walk around that much. So I don't know, I feel like something's missing on my watch. But I had to stay back and do a few more steps because the Stairmaster steps don't count. I'm probably eating about 2,000 calories a day now, which is still a lot. And I kind of understand the method behind the madness because we've still got 10 weeks to go, so probably won't be dropping down less than 1,200 or something, I would say. But I mean, I'm definitely open to doing it if it has to be done. But I think my coach is going to keep me quite full, which will be completely different for me. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, still loads of energy. Great session. Can't wait to go and have my post-workout cereal. I'm gonna have to cram a few meals in this evening, but it's okay. I am definitely hungry for them. So yeah, just going to go home, see Josh. He's probably going to be wondering where I've been all day. But to be fair, I left for the gym around 2:33, so it's probably about 2.5 hours. Yeah. Oh, it's been a good day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my channel. If you have any suggestions or anything that you'd like me to cover, I'm still quite new at this, so I'm just learning as we go. For now, and I'll see you soon, hopefully sooner than 5 weeks.